So we have globally we have 45 million users, and 10 million of them are in Latin America. Brazil is the largest country in terms of users, and then we have Chile, Colombia, and Mexico has very large numbers. In Chile, we have 1.9 million users. And when you consider the fact that there are about 4 million vehicles here, then this is about half of the drivers are using Waze. And I think that we have seen smaller places actually growing faster because maybe word of mouth, maybe the ability to create critical mass. And so when we are looking in the US, for example, then it's evolving in local metropolitan areas. So Los Angeles is very large and San Francisco is very large and so forth, but not necessarily the whole country. There are 1.1 billion vehicles on this planet, and we only 45 million drivers using that. So obviously we are looking to grow more and more and more. We are starting now to monetize the advertisement and starting to monetize the traffic information that we collect. Because we collect the information from the drivers, we actually know everything that is going on the roadways. So because we are building our own map data and our own traffic information data, we are actually only competing with similar companies that have the whole value chain. So the map, the traffic, the application, and the users. And there is only Google that is doing that. So the only de facto competition that we have is with Google Maps, and we think that with our focus on driver-to-driver connectivity and focus only on drivers and not on everything else, we are doing a better job for the drivers. So, it's interesting because at the end of the day, when you see a police and report on that, you actually warn other drivers. Now, this happened before Waze, right? When I learned to drive, then my dad told me that if I see a police, I need to use the headlights in order to warn other drivers. And this is a kind of all the drivers together as part of the network of the drivers is trying to avoid the police. The reality is that what we have seen is because you drive safer and you drive slower. And I think that the end of the day is that the police is actually getting exactly what they wanted. They want people to drive slower and safer, and they actually do.